So why do we need an intimacy coordinator on set?
When somebody is, let's say, nude, it's extremely vulnerable. It's really tough to advocate for one's boundaries, to go, oh, remember I said no kissing, no tongue kissing or whatever. It's in the heat of the moment, they just want to do a good job and they don't want to be considered a problem. So I come in and make those reminders. It's easier for me than it is for the actors sometimes. My work begins with the story. I read the script and then I analyze the script to pick out all the scenes that I would recommend that an intimacy coordinator be present. But my job in reading those scenes is to understand better how the context of the scenes and how they rest in the entire story. Now I have a conversation with the director, or if it's a TV show, the showrunner, the writer. So there might be a team of people that I have a meeting with, and I ask them very specific questions. The script might say, they make out. That means something very different to some people versus others. Some people would think that's a kiss. Somebody else thinks that would mean all kinds of hand motion. Some people would think that means grinding. I mean, there are so many things that could be. We care about the scenes being real and looking good, and we have skills to help with that. And so one time I'm like, ooh, I have an idea for the director. I wonder if I should say it. And it was like we were in between shots and like, okay, I'm like, there's a director. There they come. And I'm like, hi, I know we just met today, but I'm wondering if such and such, such and such. He's like, that's a good idea. Yes. And from that point on, like the director and I were tight because he realized for the first time that I care about his job. I'm not an obstacle. I want to be a solution. I want to help. One time I was working with an actor and the question was, are you comfortable with a scene where you're touched here, then here, then here, then here, and then kissing the whole time? And the actor said, that's a lot. I think I'll know on the day. That is a postponement of an answer. And what a good communicator knows is that saying no, and I think this is a cultural thing that many different cultures understand, is that saying no is not acceptable. But saying, I'll think about it, is a way of saying no. So I just assumed that it was no. But I found out like I said, how about, may I ask you a couple more details? And I noticed they leaned forward, that they seem more enthusiastic about other aspects of the scene. So I could go to the director and say, I believe we have a strong yes for this, and a no for this like sequence you were hoping for. And the director's like, okay, I think I know a way to shoot that. And we decided to shoot where there was no shot longer than 10 seconds. And so the director and I were at the monitor, which was just an iPad, and I had my phone and a stopwatch, and the actor says action, and I go, and then after 10 seconds, I tap the director on the shoulder, and the director says cut. And as a team, we are coordinating our efforts to get the art made, to get the scene shot, with an actor who feels totally at ease and respected. It was so cool.